Let's talk about it. Here we have a woman who left her husband of 17 years for TikTok attention. Let's get into the clip.
Hey, good morning, TikTok. Hey, I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say something because, I have to say something. So, I've been single now since my divorce 7 years ago. And I'm just so troubled because, the dating world, I'm 60 years old, just turned 60 on March 11th. 60 years old, and all that I've desired in the last 7 years is just somebody to love, somebody that wants to be loved, somebody that is looking for their ride or die, and I keep running into people that, men that are portraying to be something that they're not, with hopes to getting, in between the love zone. And it's like,
They want that punani.
I at 60 years old or even in my 50s, I don't have time to be doing a ton of soul ties. I just don't. Numbers mean everything to me, especially knowing how many people that I've been with. So I was married for 19 years, or at least with the idiot for 19 years. But anyway, I don't want to get beside the point.
Let's pause it right there. So she's been divorced for several years now. I don't know if she said seven, but it's been multiple years since she's been divorced from her husband. They were together for nearly 2 decades. Again, I don't really know the backstory, but I mean, outside of any type of, physical abuse, maybe some habitual type cheating, I just don't understand why you would leave someone after 20 years to go back to the streets. Um, but let's continue.
I'm heartbroken because I feel like the way of the world today is like people don't really care. They're out here just lying, manipulating, just doing anything, shooting their shot. I'm so tired of hearing that expression, shooting their shot. Anyway, I need for men to understand that, to sit there and lie and say that you're something or somebody that you're not, you're setting these women up for failure. And if you know God, like, you don't just get to hurt somebody, say, I'm sorry, and then repent. You will be held accountable. It's just not right. I mean, you're sending women out into the community, back to work, back home. These are women that, if you can imagine you're affecting somebody's grandmother, somebody's sister, mom, daughter. These are women that literally, there's a lot of us out here looking for love and that want to be loved. But then there's a lot of women out here hustling to make that money. God bless them. Let them do as they do. But when people tell you, or a woman says they've been saving themselves for somebody special, don't invade in their peace. Because once you
Let's pause it here. Now, this part I actually do agree with her on. Again, like I said, men shouldn't be purposely out here trying to destroy women and cause chaos in their lives. If you do come across a woman and she's definitely interested in something long term, she's been saving herself, and you're really not on that type of time, just leave her be. So I mean, that point we are in agreement on.
disturb someone's peace, then they got to start back over with the healing process. And it just breaks my heart that this is the world we live in. Like, social media has taken over. Like, people don't think for themselves anymore. They see something nice and they want to go get it. And they'll lie and say whatever it is that they can say to try to get this accomplished. It's not right. It hurts me. Like, it bothers me that I've been, alone for 7 years with, like waiting on someone to realize that, I'm a gold mine. But instead, they see the physical. I understand that I put myself out there in bikinis, this, that, and the other. I'm not looking for anybody on social media. Get that.
Timeout on the play. Timeout. Flag on the play. Again, like I said, I did actually get a chance to review this video before I shot this video, and okay, I was kind of feeling her. I've never been a fan of people divorce. If you're together 20 years, my thing is if you didn't been together for that long a period of time to where now you're in your 50s, again, outside of some type of, really, habitual cheating again, or, some type of, verbal or physical abuse. I mean, then I can see why you would leave. But I mean, anything outside of that, to invest 20 years with a person, that's something y'all should really try to work out, and try to make that last. So once she said this, it kind of triggered me to actually go to her page and do some investigation. And once I went to her page, this kind of told me everything I really needed to know. So let's move to her page here. um Hold on, bear with me 1 second. I don't know why is it not letting me. Hold on, I don't know why it's not letting me screen share. Okay, here we go. Should work now. Here we go. Okay, so this is her TikTok page that I have pulled up here. Let me see if I can move myself around. I'm gonna make myself a little bit smaller. Yep, and we pop up in the corner. Okay, perfect. This is her TikTok page. This is the woman who divorced her husband. And as we see on this TikTok page right away,
Every
I'm just gonna go through a few of the pics for y'all guys and kind of see why she's in the situation that she is here. Again, like I said, 60-year-old woman, she's definitely in good shape. Um, Shoot the shooter. You can see that she's taking very, very, very provocative pictures, definitely seeking attention on social media. And it makes you wonder,
but
was
even if I
this part of the reason why her and her husband maybe did not work out? Again, in my personal opinion, I think social media has really hurt a lot of women in this day and age because they believe that they have more options than they really do. Again, like I said, a lot of women get caught up in the likes, in the comments from other men on social media, and I think it really dilutes their perspective on what's really out there. Number one, you have to understand most of these guys in these comments are probably broken bummy and thirsty. They really don't really have anything going on, and the ones that do, they're looking at you from with in lust. These are not guys that are not trying to make you a wife. They don't want to just be with you forever. Again, they want to have you for 1, 2 nights, and then it's on to the next one. And like I said, seeing this TikTok really made me think. Again, we don't know the backstory. I know people are going to say you don't know what could happen, and you don't know the ins and outs. Look, I don't need all the pieces to the puzzle. Again, like I said, outside of some type of physical, verbal abuse, something along those lines. 19 years, you got to thug that out and make it happen. Again, to be 60 years old and you're on TikTok with your ass damn near out, bikini pictures, your titties hanging out. This is not a good look. This is not a good look at all. And then she wondered why she hasn't found anybody in 7 years. What older gentleman or someone in her age range would take her seriously? Say, man, I want to make this my wife. I want this to be my one and only. I mean, again, let's make it make sense.
were, there's still a line of respect. I don't even care if the woman is shaking her ass, in which I don't do. I don't have anything negative for how women roll. But what I do have to say that is negative, stop assuming that a woman's confidence means that she wants your dick inside of her. That's not it. A woman's confidence, maybe she
See, again, like she can, like I said, she was doing all right in the beginning. She was trying to paint this narrative that all these, guys, they just want to get in my pants, and I just want someone real and genuine. And then we went to the TikTok, it told us a different story. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. You can't be on social media. I mean, ass out, titties out, and then wonder why you can't find a man. Again, come on. Look at this. This is a 60-year-old woman thirst trapping, titties out. What more do you need to see here? What more do we need to see
Up
here?
feeling like, hey, I'm sexy this morning. I want to present that. And let her be. Just compliment her and keep it moving. That shooting the shot, you probably won't get a shot, but be respectful. That's what I love about TikTok. Now on TikTok, I get the utmost respect and I value y'all. I'm so choked up. But on Facebook, I get disrespected. I get talked down to. I get put down. I have people that stalk me. I have people that say negative things. I have people that simply will follow me, study me, and then, try to go in for the kill. It's just all disheartening. Like, are we living in this world today? Have we forgotten God? Don't forget God. I live every
She had the nerve to bring God into this. I just don't know this level of this level of delusion. I just don't understand it. She's confused and perplexed why she's getting these negative comments and pushback. When look how you present yourself. Look how you're presenting yourself to the world at 60. This is someone's grandma. This is someone's mom. This just imagine that this being your mom or grandmom, and she's on the internet, on TikTok at 60 years old, still seeking attention, desperate for attention. It would be one thing if she was, one pic here, two pics here, but that whole TikTok is nothing but thirst traps. That's essentially what it is. That whole TikTok is nothing but thirst traps. That's something you expect from a 22-year-old, 23-year-old, not a woman that's been on this planet over half of a century.
day to make sure I'm doing everything it takes to make him proud of me. I have less days in front of me than I do behind me. Can we just be respectful? That's all I ask. Stop playing games. Please. Just be respectful. Thanks for listening.
Got the nerve to cry and ask people, can they just be respectful? Can you just put some clothes on, ma'am? And I guarantee you that would be a big solution to your problems. Again, this is just a warning message to a lot of younger females. And to older women as well, man. If you've been with a man 19 years, again, like I said, outside of anything, some type of physical abuse, or anything along those lines, stay with your husband, work it out. It's nothing really out here in these streets. A lot of these guys just want to lay on top of you. They're not trying to build anything. They're not trying to provide any type of provision, any type of leadership. So again, like I said, work with what you have. Stop letting this social media, because dudes like and comment on your pictures, go to your head. Again, like I said, leave social media on social media. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I off base? Sometimes I'm a little off base, so I like hearing from the comment section. You like to keep me based in reality. Let me know when I may be a little bit off. And I'm okay with that. Um, I believe I'm spot on this one. I'm not gonna lie. I think I got this one dialed in. Um, we've got a 60-year-old woman who wanted to chase clout on TikTok, and now she's seeing the streets is cold. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.